Hey, thank you, Alex Trifster, for the subscription. Appreciate that very much, my man. Alright, guys. A little bit of a late start. I apologize. Let's get into it. I do need to fix a few things with the stream. But, regardless, we're here at qualifying. Let me get the volume going. There we are. Right on. So Elegance will be our first out for qualifying. Hope everybody's doing well. I got everything fixed up though. Thanks, Alex. Okay, base camera's on, I suppose. I didn't really do my hair or anything today, so not looking all that great. Thank you. You get it. Alright. I have to make the announcement that we are live, guys. Tried doing everything as quick as I could today, so I apologize if it seems a bit shoddy. Okay, Elegance finished with his out lap. We'll begin the first qualifying lap here at Coda tonight. Round 8, by the way, in case you aren't aware. But that is where we're at here. Already at round 8. And for the next NASCAR, they will be on round 9. So yeah, really something to think about. Okay, so Elegance. He's got Max. Well, I should say Poe behind him. Poe is the one that is behind him. My apologies. Cheese. What's going on, Jody? Hope you're doing well tonight, my man. Well, the practice for Chicago is going well. By the way, as I was saying, that is going to be our next upcoming race at NASCAR on Monday. It will be Chicago, sponsored by ShotSpotter. Round 9. Man, it's going well, that's good. Alright, Elegance coming across the line. With a 207, it would appear. Poe, the next one, over the line, 206, that puts him up in the first. Jerry Cook, I believe, right behind them. Outlap, I think. I guess none of theirs were valid. They did not have valid laps, apparently. This is what I'm guessing, because, yeah, we don't see best times for anybody but Poe right now. And Poe's already improving on his time, so we're going to be looking at sub 206 for him. Elegance, while not having a valid time, I can still guess that we're likely to see him push into about the 206 flat area, maybe? If he makes up enough time between now and the end, he very well could be up in 205s if I had to take a wild guess at it. Six minutes remaining in the qualifying. Alright, and there we go. Elegance with a 204.8. So, he decided to blow my expectations out of the water. Great job. Poe, 205.6. Alright, Mr. Cook, a 205.7. Wow, these times very similar between the two. Second and third being the two. Not too far off from Elegance. We'll see if Poe begins to improve with his times. Anyone else that has came across the line with a valid time yet? I suppose not. I suppose not. Speaking of that, not Taiwei in second position. 205.171 is what he throws down. A great time indeed. Gets some P2 on the qualifying at this moment. Coming up to the line now, I believe, is Benarski. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention if he was on, if he finished out laps earlier or not. We'll see what he clocks in, crossing the line, a 207.1. Alright, already seeing green as he is continuing, but I think he's going to call it, go back to pits, maybe adjust a few things, see if he can improve on that 207 that he just put down. Elegance, outlap. As we saw, he was in the pits just earlier. Not Taiwei, still in the pits. Making his way out. Everyone has time, I believe, to get maybe 2 laps in before qualifying wraps up. Poe. Steph, with the subscription, oh my god, let's fucking go, yes, let's go, thank you so much for that subscription, and the 5-month streak, wow, it's really been that long, sheesh, time really does fly. It's like, just how I was saying prior to having to start the stream up. You're telling me qualifying's in a minute? God, slow down. Yeah, crazy, alright, well. That's how much time has passed between the beginning of Season 6 and the end of, well, nearing the end of Season 7 here, I believe. A very interesting one coming soon, Season 8, to a theater near you. Hopefully not a theater. But that'd be pretty dope. Okay, Elegance... Probably not the best way to have your qualifying lap go, but everyone's got different ways of how they do what they do. Those guys getting through the S's. Benarski. The technical portion of the course. Gosh, can barely even speak. And he's doing just what Elegance did, you know? I was curious. I was like, well, how does that happen? Well, there you are. That is exactly how it happened. A minute and a half remaining in qualifying. Elegance leading it with a 2:04.8, not Taiwei. Crossing the line, beginning another lap. I believe that was his out lap. This will be their, you know, their flyer. The one that's gonna count, hopefully count. Guys, please, no more. Let's get some valid laps, alright, please. I knew I was forgetting something, son of a bitch. Forgot to plug my Xbox controller in. Alright, well, I'll take care of that in between the end of qualifying and the beginning of the race. But for now, we will resume with the regularly scheduled program and use the cameras that they have. It's okay. I'm alright with that. Okay, 30 seconds remaining in the qualifying. Alright guys, so there's a reason I've stuck with not Taiwei, because I think that he might have something going on for himself. Now, he is in second position and currently going for taking first position in the qualifying. Now, the past few turns that we've gone through, a bit questionable, I'll tell you right now. His time has kind of taken a bit of a hit, but he does seem to get better exits is what the trade-off is. Alright, he's in the green, but coming through this section right now, it's not really looking all that great, but I'm just trying to keep you guys on the edges of your seats because there is a chance that if he gets a good exit out of here, it could be the 2/10 that he's looking for. But right now, in the red, but here he is, a green, and that's only enough time to get him about a little around a 10th behind first position. So, an improvement nonetheless. I do believe that he has the potential to make good battles. Oh my god. Sorry if there's any internet problems. But he definitely has the speed and I believe the ability to make great fights tonight with Elegance. I'm sure that we'll see a few others up in there in the fights as well. I believe Poe and Cook potential. Maybe a pack behind them for a whole different battle. But, I mean, I have my bad qualifyings, and then at some point during the race I'll get some great laps, and so maybe that may be the case for a few of our racers that are a bit back towards the back of the grid for the beginning here. So that should wrap up the qualifying. A few people getting their laps finished up. Go, it looks like he was attempting to get his done, but he's turned around. Elegance putting in one last lap. I don't think it's going to count. His Delta, at least, it doesn't show anything for me, so it's not going to be anything really to consider. A whopping 7-minute 25 lap. Hatoi actually looking good on his time, but I didn't really pay attention. I wasn't sure if he crossed the line before time was up or not. Okay, that's gonna answer it right there. So these guys are just I think they're just driving for more practice, maybe. Which is okay. Sorry about that. No worries. All right, yeah, so like I was saying, that will be pole position for Mr. Elegance. Fantastic drive on his behalf. I, on the other hand, had to unplug. Oh, I had to plug in my controller because, yeah, I didn't have that plugged in earlier, so that's what I'm doing right now. Getting that plugged in, but we're getting back into the race here, and we should be getting the grid overview started very shortly. So I apologize. Yeah, sometimes I'm aware. Other times I'm not really aware. So I appreciate you pointing that out. Thank you. Alright. So, a minute until we get into our grid overview. Everybody get your bathroom breaks in, get your beverages, your snacks, whatever it is that you need. It is yet another wonderful Saturday. As you can see, it's still kind of light out, which is great. Anytime, you know, other races were starting, it's dark as hell out. By the end of the stream, it will no longer be light emitting through that window, unfortunately. So, 30 seconds, guys, and we will be out on the grid to begin our race for the GT Challenge here, round 8 at Circuit of the Americas. Sponsored by Cadbury. Happy holidays, everybody. Have a happy Easter. Got a Easter lunch to look forward to tomorrow. So I can't stay up all that late tonight, and I'm sure that most of you guys can't. But that's the good thing about this series. It starts a little bit earlier than the rest of them. It is a rolling start tonight. All right. No worries, man. Okay. Right. So. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, our grid. At the front in the pole position, we have Elegance. Behind him, not Taioe. Second position. In third, Poe. In fourth, Mr. Cook. Benarski in fifth, Max in sixth, Gofik in seventh, Elgin in eighth. And Crowley will be our safety car driver tonight. And here we are for our rolling start, ladies and gentlemen. I know Alex is only the best music. banger nonetheless. Especially this part. I'll never understand who made this song, but I love it. Oshai 33. Looking forward to the nice race. Good luck. Have fun, gents. They need all of the luck that they need. No. It's Coda, they'll be fine. Let's get that turned down a little bit. It is the best song that ever exists, but can't have it be too loud. Fantastic view here. That was Furley in the pits. Alright, so Furley in the pits. That means that the race is starting. Our rolling start is over. It was a good one. Alright, here we are. Going green, and that is not a good start. That is not a good start. Oh, shit. Well, good thing we didn't do any predictions. The prediction obviously would have been like, hey, how's T1 gonna go? Well, it would have went well. Because, yeah, we can see right now it's, you know, this is how it would have gone. So, yeah, that is... unfortunate. The safety car is already out. Alright, we're doing a restart, guys. So you know what that means. Oh boy. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, no worries. Thank you for pointing that out in the stream chat. I appreciate that. Right, so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the race. The first start of the night. Up in pole position, we have Elegance. A fantastic qualifying. Nataiwe in second position. In third, we have Poe. In fourth, Mr. Cook. In fifth, Benarski. Sixth position, Max. In seventh, Skofik. And in eighth, Elgin. Our race director tonight and safety car. None other than the legendary Furley, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, our rolling start coming up. There we go. Alright. One more time, guys. I mean, first time, guys. Rolling start tonight. Here we go. GT Challenge, Round 8. Circuit of the Americas, sponsored by none other than Cadbury, ladies and gentlemen. Just in time for the holidays. Tomorrow being Easter. Look, it's Charles' favorite part of Coda, the S's. We've lost all control. Alright guys, it's not It is not April 1st, okay? Enough of the fooling. One more for tech issues. Alright, guys. Someone call up Daft Punk because, one more time. I mean, hold on. Everyone places. Alright guys, how's it going? Great qualifying we just had. Anyways, for the first time tonight, grid overview. Up front, pole position, elegance. Great drive on that qualifying, my goodness. What a legend. Natsuwe in second position. In third position, Ho. Mr. Cook in fourth. We've lost somebody. Anyways, our rolling start, guys. What a great time we're having here tonight. GT Challenge, Round 8. That's right, Round 8. These gentlemen have been putting on a fantastic show for the past 7 rounds. What can we possibly expect out of them tonight except for the same as always? Perfection, greatness. A photo finish? Only one way to find out. And that one way is by staying tuned in. For our first rolling start tonight, obviously. If anyone else in chat says otherwise, they're just messing around because you know, April Fools is coming up. All in spirit of the holidays. Well, hold on. That being Easter tomorrow. Which, speaking of, our sponsor, Cadbury. Totally legit. We're not just saying it and making it up. And I think if we were being legit, we'd have to put, like, hashtag ad or something that, you know, kind of solidifies it a bit more. So, I know we don't have it, but ignore that. Okay. Hopefully no more problems with the real penalty or whatever. Not that we've been experiencing any. We are going to be going green shortly, starting our race just after our safety car gets out of the damn way. Okay. And that will be our rolling start, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. And they're green. Don't worry, I remember the teleport. Let's see how T1 goes. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, Elegant staying up in front. Poe in second. Mr. Cook in third. Max, not Teoway. Bit of a fight. Oh, not Teoway. Swerves a little bit towards Skofic. Skofic does a bit of a 360, says, check that out, baby. Pretty sweet, huh? Pretty dope. Trying the 360 no-scope. Not sure who, but his competition, surely enough. Alright. Mr. Cook on Poe's ass right now. He says, damn, boy. Let me get a sniff of that. Inside for the turn. Gets in front of Poe, but they are now side by side. No longer in front. Let's go. The overtake on Elgin back here. Mr. Cook and Poe. Let's pay attention to them. Looks like Skofic did make his move and made his position. Mr. Cook starting to zero in a little bit. And listen to them go. Beautiful. Uh-oh. We had someone off there. Must have been Elegance, I believe. Poe going up in the first position. Because of that, Elegance fastest time that lap. But would you really believe me after he just messed it up? Alright, so here is the new order of everybody's positions. These guys are both dealing with having to defend the people behind them. Alright, so Poe. Poe and his woes with Mr. Cook behind him. Let's see how this goes for him. Gotta get rid of a few things on my UI here. These guys got pretty close to each other. Ooh, look at that. Poe. He wants that position back, I believe. Mr. Cook. Now in first position, but for how long? Probably a little while longer if I had to guess. Alright. Mr. Cook, fastest lap, 206.768. Wow. Not bad, not bad. Okay. 36 minutes remaining in the race, ladies and gentlemen. Closest gap right now appears to be between Benarski and Max right here. I'll try and keep an eye on them, not stay away. Maybe getting a little bit closer to Elegance. It appears that he's starting to close down the gap between them. And Seth, thank you for being correct. I'm saying that was the last one. That was in fact the last one, so good job. You guys figured it out. Whatever it is, I'm not too sure. Alright. Not tell you what, still working his way back up. Mr. Cook, he is staying out in front of Poe. Maintaining the lead. Elegance having lost the lead since our second lap, whenever that was, a couple laps ago. 2 laps maybe. Alright, not to a half a second. Hopefully nothing tragic in this turn anymore. With the gaps that they have now, I highly doubt that we're going to see many more incidents that will occur in turn 1. Big gap between the field around position 6. There's about 20 seconds between them and 7. So, very interesting. No worries, bottling the podium. That means that you... Did you capture the podium in the bottle, or did you bottle it as in you lost it? How's the race been? Not too bad. It's likely not going to be the most exciting one of the season, unfortunately. But hey, it's not... Boring isn't bad sometimes. Sometimes. It really depends. I think for NASCAR, that's more of a statement than any other series, really, because... Like a boring NASCAR race, you know, like when people get into the groove and they start doing the laps without running into each other, though, that is like my favorite, okay? Like when they lock in and I'm locked in, it's just, it's nice. I love it. Once they get settled in, it is just a great thing to be a part of. Especially when they start battling for positions, bump drafting each other, working together, working against each other, whatever it is. Okay, Elegance closing his gap between him and Poe. Keep an eye on them. Mr. Cook still up in the lead. He hasn't gapped the field by a minute just yet, so we appreciate it. Maybe soon to happen. Hey, no worries, FKB. Hey, I mean, hey, I actually almost did the same. Like, I had to ask them a minute before qualifying. I'm like, wait, is qualifying about to start right now? Because, like, I was still getting everything together. I had just finished, like, cleaning my room up, man. Like, I'm telling you, I'm slacking a little bit, but working on it. And as long as you're working on it, I like to believe that's a good thing. And, I mean, hey, you're a thought that counts, obviously. I mean, you can't, it's not like you can go back in time and change it, but hey, at least you're in the chat, so we take that. It's okay to fuck up a race starts. Shit happens. If there was like more of a chance for like safety cars and all that stuff and it was earlier, and I'd be like, no, get in there, get in there. You know, push your luck, see if you can make up all those laps. Ah. Oh, I got you, okay. No worries, man. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ooh, wow, bar. In a bit deep there. Looks like me going in too deep on Automobilista, and especially with my brake pressure being 90% on there. Not 100, because I don't really have like the... I I don't have the load cell brake to kind of justify that, because like if I have it at 100 and I just press the brakes, there's a chance I'm gonna lock up, like, very, very good chance every time I press the brakes. Even if I have the ABS stuff on, anti-lock. Alright. These guys, they're a bit on top of each other, so be the best people to watch right now. No worries. I haven't touched Warframe in a while. I noticed this is in my library. I only noticed that because I keep trying to find games to play, so I keep going to top selling. I'm like, what is, like, is there anything that's good that has released lately that's not going to be negative reviews on the top selling? And of course, it'll, like, always show what's in my library there. Well, what's been added to my library. I'm not even sure when I touched Warframe, to be honest with you. I don't even remember doing that. Benarski, wow. A bit wide. And that's a bit too left for the left turn. So not Toyota. Hopefully not the same thing gonna happen with not Toyota that we just witnessed, but it's pretty good now, okay, for sure. I can't even say that I played it enough to even know if there even was anything bad with it, so I can't really speak a whole lot on it, but if it is good now, I mean, that's good to hear. I'm always glad to hear when there are developers who do actively improve their game or try to work on it with the feedback that they get. Okay, not Toei. Okay, yeah, he's staying with him. He'll be fine. Just gonna watch Poe. Yeah, we'll watch Poe, see if anyone gets around him. We'll dive on T1. Yeah, oh, that's fine. That is a big shame. You never want to see it happen. But shit does happen. 30 minutes just about remaining in the race. Alright, so I guess those guys had an incident right there in T1. I did say earlier I didn't think that there would be any more incidents, but I lied. I do apologize for the cars being wacky all over the place. It must be my internet. Alright, so, safety cars out. What the fuck is going on? Did I just see who just drifted into that turn? What is Sco doing? Okay. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for everything that's kind of going a bit bad. So, I mean, it's a positive is that after the safety car, everybody will be gathered back together, so at least things are going to be interesting again for a little bit. Right. Some weird behavior on their safety car, not sure what it's about. They do concerts here. So if you guys are feeling like standing in the middle of the racetrack during a concert, here you are. You can do it. It's possible. Alright, safety car. The safety car is going in this lap, folks. Prepare yourselves. For things may get very interesting, although the chance that they may not is quite present. I'm sure we're all rooting for the initial. Nataiwe up here at the front. He appears to be locked in. Behind him, we have Max. Mr. Cook. Ho. Nice looking interior. Elegance. Elgin. And Benarski, and we're going green. Skopik will be behind him. I wonder how T1's gonna go, guys. Okay, it would appear that Max went a little bit too wide there. He has lost a position to Mr. Cook. Nataiwe taking off away in first position. Already under pressure by Mr. Cook, it would appear. And we've only finished the S's. A position there for elegance, perhaps. Teammates right there. Ooh, Max. Back up front. They're battling side by side into this portion of the circuit, so that's very interesting. I'd probably avoid it. See how close they're getting right there, too. They're doing a good job, though. Mr. Cook is cooking, it would appear. Not Toyoe is in his sights. Wow, great turn right there for him. It might just make the difference between first and second position, and that it does. There he goes, off in the first position. Mr. Jerry Cook. Alright, T1, hopefully it'll go well. Oh my gosh, what was that? I'll never understand why that happens, but at least it wasn't too bad this time around. These guys are breaking the speed of sound, it would appear, and that was a shockwave. Otherwise, I have no other explanation. Alright, Cook beginning to increase the gap between him and not Toyoe. Uh-oh, Max appears to have had a bit of a moment. Benarski flying on by says thank you. Poe and not Toyoe? Battle for position, maybe? Things are getting slightly interesting. Okay, yeah, Cook is definitely... I was gonna say he's gone, but that gap does seem to be just a little... Yeah, it's not big enough, actually. He's gonna have to do better. Okay. I realize that... Didn't realize the field of view was up that high. I guess it must have just been the other car. Alright. "17.5 minutes remaining in the race, everybody. Real penalty giving Skopic 3 seconds for cutting, I guess. Quit it, man. Alright, Jerry putting in a fastest lap of 2:05. That being his last one. 2:05.173. Through the S's, everyone... I'm sure they love it. I probably wouldn't be able to figure out the gearing and having to go between different gears. But as lazy as I am, I'd probably just stick with one and fuck it all up. That's the way I do it. Okay, not Toyoe. Half a second between him and Poe as they get onto the long straight right here. Benarski, you'd almost assume if he's bump drafting Max, but kind of is actually. Look at them go. They're not teammates, but they're working together. Benarski getting the overtake. Done, it would appear. Max just not content. I'm sure... As much as he got the bump draft, helped him a little bit, maybe he was being nice, saying, no, you go back ahead, but, you know, hoping to see an actual battle between them if it does come down to it, because they are our closest gap at the moment. 15 minutes remaining in the race. I lied. Poe was actually gonna trick us and say, no, actually, this is the closest gap. Half a second. Yeah, no, right? Right, Nick? What is Max up to? I thought he was further up in the positions early on in the race, but I'm just talking shit. Yeah, exactly. He's good. We just like to give him shit. But I mean, the same goes all around. I mean, it literally is just it's to everybody. Even the Nick, we give him shit all the time. Nobody's safe is what I'm getting at. Just like when you're around P. Diddy. Spectate Pope? Alright, I got you, fam. I don't know if I made good timing on that earlier. I must have, because yeah, we're already... I promise you, that's not why I clicked earlier. I actually was like, yeah. You know, checking them out. Lovely car. Oh, I like this. I like this camera angle they put on the car. That's good. Like a cockpit? Yeah, absolutely. Almost said pocket? Isn't that weird? Yeah, this is only like F6 cam with the cockpit view. So I mean, if this is y'all are content with it, hopefully. We do see that the Lumarank, I assume timing equipment on the right of the windshield kind of gets in the way, but not, you know, it's only when we're, you know, on these right turns like that, so it's all right. But yeah, no, I can't do either. It doesn't go. You can't change the view. You saw. Yeah, this is the only one that's got. Ooh, man, he's got. We see in the mirror, Elegance not too far behind Poe right now. Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah, sorry. I was like, what are you talking about? That's why I hate reading text, God. I'm bad at it. That's why I don't have any friends I text anymore, probably. Alright. See, yeah, Elegant's not too far behind. I got you, FKB. I do the same, especially when I, like, if I am ever, like, in a practice or anything like that, or before I start streaming, like, I'll just click the names on the leaderboard and just watch from their first-person view, get an idea of, like, you know, what they're doing. And I think these cars are very nice because when we are actually watching from this perspective right now, you can see the gas and brake. You can see when the player model actually pushes on the gas pedal, so it gives you an idea of when, I guess, the actual player, the racer, is also doing these inputs as well. So it's great visually, of course. Narski and Sko, out of nowhere, side by side now. The Twix livery Lambo that I feel like I haven't seen in a long time now. There it is, and he is overtaken by Benarski. Ooh, closer than ever right now. Does this have any good views? Ooh, that's a good view. Oh. I like that. I hear you, Nick. Growing up, people, they always said I was like, they're like, oh, he's quiet. But like, trust me, you don't want the non-quiet me, the yapper. You don't want the yapper side of me. Alright, there goes Benarski. Taking off down the long straight. He's done playing around. He says, you know what, I'm just gonna put my foot all the way down this time and get away from you. Right. Poe appears to have put a gap between himself and Elegance now. Cool. Cool, but at the same time not cool, guys. Only 10 minutes remaining. Poe getting quite close to Nataoe. He's pushing underneath that second gap back to half a second. I believe we've been nearly half a second behind Nataoe for some time now. I've lost track of how much time it has been. These cars are very much all over the place. You won't get the stream canceled. It's alright. We're already damn near at the end of the race, there's no point. Not really a whole lot, I'd say. It's mostly because there's not really a whole lot for like two people to comment on, mostly. Maybe in events where there's like more than 10 on the grid, double digits, and a smaller circuit, something like that. But Poe right now, look at him, he's closing that gap onto Nataoe. Will he be able to pull something off here on the back stretch? We will have to see. He's looking for something. Not sure if there's anything to find though. Outside for this turn. But it does appear that Nataoe a bit early on the brakes going into that turn. They both pulled off quite well. No over-under to be pulled. But Poe, he's getting these turns quite smoothly. Just enough right here, I believe. Ooh, too close. Almost collision between the two of them, but he manages to not allow it to happen. That you gotta love to see. Okay. Side by side coming into the turn here, right before the pit entry, I believe. Yep, right off there to the left is a pit entry, and here we are. Elegance is now in the picture. He says, you guys look like you're having fun. I want to join in too. Poe is getting away with that position at this time, it would appear. Elegance, next in line to try something fancy. What does he do? He goes for the inside here on T1, and he pulls it off. How about that? Huh? Someone permanently banned from the stream? I have no idea. The last stream, I don't think I was, yeah, I was not the host for it, unfortunately. I can take a look into that, though. Sounds very interesting. Okay, Max and Skofik battling back here. Elegance 3 seconds for cutting. Again, these are things that can be disputed after the race concludes. Oh my god. These guys are just having fun with the last 5 minutes that they got. That's what it appears. I'll take a look at that for you. Very intriguing. All I know is that someone in one of the last streams had came in and they had mentioned something about promoting stuff. They were like saying something about they do artwork or something of that sort. I'm not sure. You know, those sort of things, unless it's like you can really tell it's a bot. Like, if you can really tell it's a bot, give it the ban, but like, you gotta be careful when it comes to people that are like mentioning doing artwork, you know, like emotes and stuff like that. Sometimes they can be legitimate, but I can understand where flags might have been raised. I'm not 100% sure, but sorry about that. I'll get it taken care of. Okay, let's go with Max. They have a small gap back there, but I don't think we're going to pay any mind to the shenanigans that are occurring in the back of the field. The last 5 minutes, we're just going to pay attention to this portion of the field because I do believe it is the more legitimate one. Huh. I have no idea then. Now, it may be... now, hold on a second. It may be a case that they actually aren't banned. They may have just seen our go live notification for the past 2 races. What was it? Wednesday? No, Tuesday for Formula 2. I set our live notification to say that people were banned. So when we went live, it was like, you've been permanently banned from Sunset Racing League's channel. Click here for more info. But then you click it and you're just here. You can still type in the chat and everything. You're not banned. You just got clickbaited. That's all it was. Oh man, still one of my... oh, that's a highlight of this season. And the repercussions of it are still taking place. And as bad as I feel, I just can't help but to fucking laugh at it. Because, oh my god. If you go back, if you look at the video, the stream from that, when I set that as our go live notification, I believe it was for Formula 2 last week. Like, there, people were within like the first minute, and they were like, "What is going on?" Like, Chris was in it, young Chris. Chris was mad. He's like, it's like, "Fuck you, man! I thought I was banned and shit. I'm leaving." Okay. So, yeah, that's definitely it, and I apologize. Sincerely, I am sorry for anyone that does, you know, they're like, what the fuck did I do? Like, they, you know, they feel like they were wrongly accused. Anyone in that position, of course, they probably react the same way, so it's not a bad thing. That's why I'm trying my best to let you guys know that there is humor to find in it. There's definitely humor to find in it. I'm the one that should be like, oh shit, and all that, so. Oh god, is it great. I need to be more creative with my go live notifications. But yeah, I made sure to remove it for today's stream, and I actually meant to remove it for Jody's stream on Wednesdays. Yeah. Don't worry, I took a screenshot too I took a screenshot of it before I had even like pushed it to go live. Like, I was like, I need to let people know about it, and I almost sent it in like the private little stream chats that I have, like, you know, some of the admins, the mods, race directors, all those people in, the officiating people. But I was like, you know what, I want to catch them off guard too, so I didn't send it. But I also have a screenshot. It's just great. It's amazing. But yeah, I didn't get like... I'd love to see the screenshot of Be Humble. Well, I'm sitting down already, as you can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reject that request. I'm going to give you your points back because I'm not standing. I got to figure out those little redemptions. I got to find something. I got to find things that are more... You know, it'll happen when you do it. And it's not like a toggle, you know, like having the redemptions being more of a toggle, like for the background music, the face cams, stuff like that. Yeah, we run into these situations where I have to refund you guys because it's like, well, no, that's not. Now, if you're saying be humble, sit down, as in like you're an idiot, like, oh, trust me, I know. So it almost does not have to even be said. Last 30 seconds of the race here, guys. What a change in the gaps from the beginning of the race to the end. there's about a 30-second plus gap between 3 different positions, and Lord knows how it occurs. Just be humble, okay. Oh! Get wrecked, oh! Alright, alright, alright. You guys need to... You need to do that more. Okay, I like that. I like that behavior. Bullying the streamer. It's always something you gotta do. Just like for Queso. Okay, if you guys don't know who Queso is, I'm sorry. You definitely need to check out the top streamers every now and then. I usually don't watch them. I try to stay away from them. But Queso is one of those standout individuals that I can't help but to watch. Alright. Poe doing quite well here. He just might get close to elegance before the end of the race. Maybe make the position. We'll have to stick around and find out. Let's see. Mr. Cook. He's already up here at the technical section of the course. Elegance. Pretty good view. It's just the audio gets really messed up by the onboard cameras for him. Not sure why that is the case. If you guys think Coda for NASCAR was interesting, I'm telling you to pay attention for, oh, what the hell? Oh, that's Max. I was like, what? Yeah, so actually NASCAR coming up Monday for us, our NASCAR is at Chicago Street Circuit, so that's going to be a really fun one, and I think that if you guys are here right now, and thank you for being here, I cannot say that enough. I probably don't say it enough, so I'm making sure to. A little bit more excitement in NASCAR, at least I believe. I'm a little bit biased on that series because I don't know, ever since it was the first stream for Season 6 I did, and it's like a series that I've always kept my eye on because Frontline, he runs it. He's always wanted to do NASCAR as well. Skofic, 3 seconds for cutting. He's like 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes behind, so we're not going to really worry about that. I'm sure he's not going to worry about it either. But yeah, NASCAR Monday should be fun. We have a lot of ongoing discussions with that series as well, trying to figure out whether or not Assetto Corsa or iRacing or both, you know, what is going to happen coming up for Season 8. It's a very intriguing turn of events. Unlike Mooncar, we're not falling apart. We're just trying to figure out, you know, an improved path forward, maybe more enticing things moving ahead, and that does include, you know, cutting down on the amount of series that we have running, so don't get scared and think that we're trying to shut things down or anything like that. We're just trying to figure out what the best course of action is for, you know, just everything. We are always doing our best to be as involved as we can with the community. We try to keep them as involved as possible with the decisions moving forward too. So there are plenty of votes up in the Discord, guys. Plenty of places to leave your opinions, you know, to just speak. You got any feedback on what should be done? Well, let us hear it. Alright, Mr. Cook, first position right there. And there we are with Elegance and Poe. No change in positions for either of them. Sure that they are glad. Well, at least one of them are glad. Alright, so coming down to the line here, Natoyo and Max. Give Nick Chen the F2 Championship and ban Granite Gobbler. Wow. That is signed by true SRL Patriots. Man, this signature, something. Not a bad suggestion. But yeah, not sure if we can really entertain that one. Now, banning Granite Gobbler, I could not agree with any more. It's the only statement I think I've seen my entire career in this league, and it's one that I hope resonates with the rest of the community. Elgin finishing his race up. A few others doing the same. Benarski and Sko finding their way across the line after such an intense race. Benarski, he gets it done. Behind him, Skopik. And there's Benarski right into the wall. Says, this is how I feel about that. Skopik going in for the premeditated murder. And he is just flipped like a pancake. Ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna be the race for tonight. A pretty decent one for Coda. Not the most exciting. I mean, we know that. I feel like it doesn't need to really be said, but I'd say a comfortable one nonetheless. It's always good to have a comfortable race. You know, we had the hiccups at the start. Trying to start, like, I think we made 4 attempts. I really liked it. Not gonna lie. Crazy battles, right? Oh, you didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, sorry. You said oops. I'm saying oops. Or did I do it on purpose? Alright. As I was saying, I think that's going to be it tonight. So yeah, pretty good race. Like I was saying, Monday is NASCAR. That will be the Chicago Street Circuit. That will be sponsored by ShotSpotter, so be sure to be out there. Hope that you guys have a great rest of your night. I believe tomorrow, Sunday, don't got a whole lot going on. I believe NASCAR is racing. Honestly, I haven't really looked into it. I think they're at Richmond Raceway. I had my picks in, but I haven't, I feel like I could do better with my choices, so something to keep in mind for anyone else that is into fantasy or NASCAR. That's what I was actually talking about. I didn't really detail it, but FKB, see ya. See you, Mr. Propeller. Good night to you as well. Thank you very much for coming out. Appreciate it. Appreciated having you in the chat. Very sorry that you weren't able to get in for the race, but hey, shit happens. It's not life-ending, fortunately. But I know how you feel. I know how you feel because I'm the same way. When I tell people, like, I'm gonna be out for this or that, and I end up doing the opposite, I always feel very bad. So, no worries on it. To the racers tonight, thank you as always for your guys' efforts. Appreciate it very much. Viewers, as always, y'all are the best. Who was it? We had Alex Triffs with a subscription at the beginning of the stream. Thank you very much for that. Broly as well, resubscribing for 5 months. Thank you very, very much for that. You guys are phenomenal. I could not ask for anything better out of the time that I've spent being a broadcaster. So, hope to see the same moving forward. And that will be the race for the night. See you for NASCAR round 9 already. So yeah, we're coming up to our last 2 rounds of the season, and that will be season 7. It will be a wrap. So it'll be done before we know it. Alright, guys. Heading out. You guys do the same. Be here for the last one for sure, man. Not gonna, not gonna hold that against you if something happens. Whatever. But, as I was saying, I'm getting out of here. You guys should do the same. Have a great night. See you later. Thank you for stopping out. Love you guys as always.